Hello, friends. Hi, how are we today? I hope we're all doing well. I am so excited to be here with you today and share this plan with you. Plan with me for the week of July 24th to 30th. I am so happy to be done with July. It is very autumnal here. For my American friends, it's like in the 30s and 40s where I live right now. It's going down to like the 20s tonight. And I'm in Southern Ontario and it is the middle of October. It's not so bad. But I am using a beautiful bookish kit from Sammy Lynn Planning. And I didn't love the bottom washi that came with this particular set, and I have a ton of bookish washi from Simply Gilded. So I went ahead and I brought in a very, very old bookish washi, her OG one from like the 2018 box. 2018 box, and then the green and the white washi were from the Spring Goddess box. And that was it this past year, or maybe 2022. Either way, I just think that it looks stunning. And I thought maybe originally that it looked a little bit too busy, but I don't think it does. And that washi cutter is from Fox and Cactus. And to this day, it remains the best washi cutter that I've ever had. So because sidebars are always problematic, I just pulled my washi straight across so that I didn't have to take up so much space. And honestly, the colors for everything here worked so well together. You are going to see what I brought in. You're just going to be so obsessed with it, or at least I hope you're as obsessed with it as I am. I was so excited. So I only bought 2 pages of this kit because I really didn't need the whole kit. I felt like the style really wasn't my planning style, but the full boxes. I was here for the full boxes. So I did that, and then I was like, well, while I'm here, why am I like bringing in all of my stuff? I pulled as much stuff from my leftovers, sticker albums, pretty well. In fact, every single one of the pink boxes that you see is leftovers from my sticker album, and all of the green ones are from a single sheet of like functional stickers from Sweet Tea Sticker Co. I'm not sure if she still has those sheets in her shop. You could absolutely go check it out. And if she does, well worth the investment to have it, because it's just a full sheet of functional stickers. That's like amazing. So I decided I've done straight across for the last couple of weeks, certainly in my retro Simply a Mess kit from last week, because I did the 3 headers instead of 2 headers. I really felt I needed to go straight across with that. So I really overdid it with the straight across boxes. Anyway, I'll link that video. You should definitely check it out and see it. So I'm just using the headers that came with the kit, but I did have leftover glitter headers that could have worked with this as well. For date covers, I decided to just do a little bit different this week than I have been. Obligatory yawn at like the 4 to 5 minute mark every single video. I think it's a Pavlovian response now. It's pretty silly. Anyway, sorry for that. But, excuse me. The Monday through Sunday that you are going to see is just on a sheet of headers from Sweet Tea Sticker Co. Pulled in a lot of her this week. All my daycare drop-off scripts all my daycare drop-offs. I didn't use scripts this week, but I did use Clever Gal Craft bows. And then I decided to make this a mixed metal spread. The green washi and white washi on the bottom are gold, and then obviously the bookish washi is rose gold. And this really allowed me to pull in pretty much everything that I needed. So I've got leftovers in rose gold. I've used silver and gold for some of the icons. It's just perfect. And I love the way that these scattered out. And I love Saturday's full box. I think probably it's going to be a toss-up Saturday full box or Wednesday full box for the most ones I love. They're just fantastic. This did take me a while longer, though, to do, just because I don't know, like this base took me, given how little is in the kit, it really shouldn't have taken me this long to get down. I am not sure why it took so long, but I think it's just because I was planning with a kit that I wasn't familiar with. Do let me know in the comment down below. For me, I can get like a Sweet Tea Sticker Co kit down start to finish, just the base of it, in like 8 to 10 minutes flat. But like if I were to go on like another kit that I'm not super duper familiar with, it does take me a lot longer. This one is sped up to like 1.7 times the speed, and it took me about 14 minutes to get the base down. I should shift into the frame shortly, and if not, you will see it. Don't worry. For the sidebar, moving right along, I did pull in 2 different habit tracker boxes, and then I just used again the white washi and the green washi as a divider, and then from that Sweet Tea Sticker Co functional page, I think, or maybe just one of the extra sheets that I have from her, I pulled in a habit tracker Monday through Sunday just for my meals, and I filled that in this week, which was really, really exciting for me because I am not great at filling it in. I definitely thought I had a lot more to talk about. There's one thing that you will notice on Thursday. I've got a big chunk of blank space. It's not that there was anything private to mark there. I wanted to mark reading there, and I apparently forgot to pull an icon for reading, and then I just forgot to fill it in, and I did not remember until this second, while you and I are chatting for this plan with me. So that feels appropriate for this situation, doesn't it? Anyway, here you'll see me. I think this was the time that took me the longest to figure out like what I was going to do for my headers, and how I was going to divide everything and what I was going to bring in. So that just happened. And then on the sidebar, I also used a currently reading from one of my big sheets of like functionals that I have from the Prairie Planner. I really, really, really enjoy it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm just waiting to be done. Like, I definitely thought I had way more to talk about, but I don't. It was a quiet week. I only brought in one little extra thing. Monday was a pretty big day. Just, like, we did a lot. Anyway, we'll get into the day by day, because I think, like, the day by day is the best part. So, here's the laid out spread and how it looks. I think it looks pretty cute right now. And then we'll get into our day by day. So on Monday, I used a big Coffee Monsters Co. emoji with a coffee cup, just to note that my kiddo woke up at 4:45. This is super normal, especially when they go through a regression. And we had gotten to like 6:15, 6:30, and then we were back to 4:45 a.m. wake up calls, and you just keep pushing good sleep habits, and they'll get back into a later, I say. You can't see the air quotes, but I hope you can hear them in my voice. Air quotes time. And then I didn't push myself too hard. I just went on a just under 2-kilometer walk with my kiddo. And then I added in my fold over box. So I used a paper and milk maru and a Costco strip from, what's it called? Magical Sticker Co. To note we went to Costco. Fancy Sticker Prints. I don't know if she is still a shop, but I just pulled in the beautiful reading script from her, and then another paper and milk maru to note that I made banana bread. In the afternoon, my kiddo and I had just some snuggles together, my big kid and I told you we needed more one-on-one time last week, and this was continuing that. And then my in-laws came for dinner that night. And then my little guy had swimming, and that was nice. And then my husband and I had like a quiet evening. The kids went to bed early. It was nice. On Tuesday, I was a bit more myself. So we went on a 5.5 kilometer walk. And that is a fox and cactus icon. And then this is from Murdoch Talks, a leftover from Murdoch Talks. And I just did some laundry. Another Coffee Monsters Co. emoji showing that I did a voiceover for my May 8th through 14th plan with me. I actually wrote down which plan with me it was. Look at that. I am only 2 months behind there, and I'm 3 months behind here. It's not looking good, is it, guys? And then Coffee Brain Plans is, I think, rebranding into Serene Homes Planning. And I just use that pump sticker there. And then Family Time Script is from Sweet Tea Sticker Co. I think that's the last on that sheet, actually. So I've got to use it up, which is nice. And then I ordered a book series for my husband, trying to get him back into reading, and I've turned him into a reading monster. It was great. Fantastic. That laptop is from Dash of Sun Designs, and these champagne glasses are from Murdoch Talks, and they are in gold foil, and it's from like a multi-sheet. And I made a cocktail called the English Tea Party, which is elderflower, cordial, and rosé. No, is it rosé? No, it's Prosecco. And I used a Prosecco called Juliet. It's at the LCBO. It is not a very expensive Prosecco. It is not too sweet. I cannot stand a too sweet Prosecco. It is a fantastic cocktail. You also added mint. It was outstanding for anybody who wants to try it. On Wednesday, I went for a 2 kilometer walk, and then my husband and I it was a nice day, so we went on another walk, and I used a fox and cactus shoe icon to mark that. Then I noted that I did some baby-led weaning prep, and so whenever I do it a lot of times, but whenever I mark it down during the day, it means that I've done a significant, like, hours upon hours of prep for the kiddos, particularly for my little guy to eat. And then I did laundry, and I don't know where that icon is from. Then Paisley Prince Co. maybe, that pillow icon, just to mark that I had a nap with my little guy. And then another leftover knife and fork from Dash of Sun Designs, just to note that our friends came over. My husband's friend actually came over with their like 2-month-old baby. She's so sweet. So they came over for a barbecue, and then I stayed up really late that night reading. And of course I have another Coffee Monsters Co. icon to mark that. Moving on to Thursday, as I said, I used a Clever Gal Crafts bow to mark daycare drop-off for Thursday and Friday. Then I did a quick shop at Sobeys. Then I called my friend, and I used a Coffee Monsters Co. icon as well. And then I think this gold foil umbrella, I want to say Planner Monkey Co., but I'm not sure. It's a leftover. It was a dreadfully rainy day. And then I left the space underneath just to mark reading. And I think I was reading Empire of Storms. Yep, Empire of Storms. So that is what I was reading this week. And I will put that in later. And then I was a super mom, and I got both of my boys to bed. But I also called it an early night, and that was fantastic. I'm really taking my time in this plan with me. Like, I'm ready to move on to Friday. Anyway, on Friday, I did a 5 kilometer walk home from daycare. I called my friend again. We had like calls nearly every day. Then I hit up Booster Juice for a strawberry sunshine, no dairy. That is my order from Booster Juice. And this was another one of those like incredibly hot, humid days. It wasn't even that hot, but the humidity was out of control. So I was moist. I was not happy. I was damp everywhere. And then I love that I have a sticker for that from Coffee Monsters Co. Then my kiddo and I went for a walk, and we got ice cream. at McDonald's, my big kid and I. He helped me water the garden later that evening, and then my little guy and I spent like a significant amount of time reading. He just was really into it this day. He doesn't normally sit still for long enough, so it was nice that we had a chance and opportunity to do that together. My big guy and I can read for a while, but again, my little one, he isn't even one yet, and at this point, he was a couple months younger than he is now, so he's getting more mobile at this point and just not super into reading the same way that I am. And then on Saturday, another Coffee Monsters icon. Just to note, we changed my big kid's sheets. Fun story. He thinks that vacuuming and changing the sheets is like the most fun activity in the world, and laundry. So when he likes to help with that on the weekend, I say go for it. Teach him young. Then it was another very rainy day. And we had a play date with our friends this day, and she brought over the best idea. So she made slices of apple, but not like moon slices, but like a full round sliced apple that had been cored. And then you got like warmed chocolate or warmed peanut butter, and then you decorated it. And I thought that was such a smart idea. And it really makes it more fun to eat more nutritious options, and my kiddo loved that. And happily, I had a sampler sticker of a candy apple, and I just thought, what a great thing. I used a Teddy Plans Co. Custom to note that my big kid and I took a big walk together when my husband got home, and he stayed with the baby. And then we FaceTimed my parents this day. The boys were really into reading this day, and then I stayed up way too late, and I used Amaru to note this, and he's got like wide eyes to note that I stayed up way too late reading Empire Storms. On Sunday, it was a relaxing morning until my big kid had just the most insane meltdown that I've ever seen in the history of the world. Then I used, I don't even know what she's called again. Blissy? No. This shop is long closed. But just a leftover girl with a muffin to note that we baked muffin when everything was resolved. We had another play date with our friends. It was impromptu though. It just happened. And then my husband and I took the kids for groceries after daycare, or after work rather. And then I watched the Great British Baking Show. I changed our sheets on our beds, and then I just washed our pillows because I typically do that every couple of months. And that was the entire week. It was uneventful, rainy, but it was a good week. I really hope that you enjoyed this, and I can't wait